Listen, just because the wreck wasn't your fault doesn't mean the insurance company is going to roll out the red carpet and hand you what you deserve. In fact, not at fault victims make some of the most expensive mistakes in the entire process. And they make them because they think they're protected. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what to do step by step so you don't leave money on the table. Hey folks, I'm Derrick. I'm a personal injury lawyer in Simpsonville, South Carolina. I've represented injury victims across the state for years, and I started this channel because insurance companies have a whole playbook they run on good people, and most folks don't even know what's happening. My job in the courtroom is to fight for South Carolina families. My job on this channel is to make sure you walk in prepared. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how a not at fault claim works from start to finish. I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process, the traps the insurance company is going to set for you along the way, and the one mistake that I see folks make more than anything else. Let's get into it. Here's the thing most people don't understand. When you're not at fault in a car wreck, you assume the process is simple. Someone else calls this, their insurance should just pay, right? Wrong. The claims process doesn't care that you're the victim. It doesn't care that you did nothing wrong. What it cares about is documentation, deadlines, and details. And you miss any of these things, it doesn't matter whose fault it was. You will walk away with a fraction of what you actually deserve. Here in South Carolina, I see this all the time. Good people, people who were rear-ended at a red light, people who had a green light, people who did everything right. They get taken advantage of because they didn't know how the process works. And here's what makes it worse. The insurance company, the at-fault driver's insurance company is going to call you. They're going to be nice and they're going to sound reasonable. They're going to act like they're on your side. They're going to act like they're good neighbors, but they are not on your side. Their job is to save that company money. So let me walk you through exactly how this process works and what you need to do at every single step. Now, step one, get the police report and use it. The very first thing I want you to do after a not at fault wreck is call the police out to the scene. And I don't just mean for the obvious reason, have any officer document who's at fault. That police report is going to be one of the most important documents in your entire claim. Here's why. That report has the driver's full name, their address, their phone number, and the most important thing that you need, their insurance information. If you don't call the police, you are blindly trusting a stranger who just wrecked your car to hand you the right information about their insurance. That's a gamble I don't want you to take. The report will also have a diagram of how the officer believes the wreck occurred, witness information, and if the witnesses are listed but their contact info is missing, call the officer. Get those notes. Don't let that slip through the cracks. Now here's where people mess up. They skip the police report because the other driver seems cooperative at the scene. I've seen it happen a lot. Don't do it. Call the cops every single time. Step two, and this is one people don't like to do, notify your insurance company, even if you're not at fault. This is the one that surprises people the most. And honestly, it's probably the most important step in this entire video. Even though you did nothing wrong, you need to call your own insurance company and put them on notice right away. And here's why that matters. What if the at-fault driver doesn't have insurance? What if they have the state minimum and your medical bills go right past that? That's where your uninsured and underinsured motorist kicks in, but only if you've notified your insurance company in the right amount of time. And here's where people mess up. They think, I'm not at fault. I am not going to get my insurance company involved. Don't let this go through your brain. Get your insurance company on notice immediately, even if you never end up needing them. Now, step three, open a claim with the at-fault driver's insurance company yourself. Don't wait for them to call you. After you've notified your own insurance company, I want you to reach out directly to the at-fault driver's insurance company and open the claim if they don't have one yet. Don't sit around waiting for them to call you. Here's the reality. A lot of times, the at-fault driver doesn't call their insurance company. They don't report the wreck. And so you're just sitting there waiting on a call. It's never coming. Meanwhile, your car isn't getting fixed. You don't have a rental, and that clock is ticking. And here's where people mess up. They wait 24, 48, 72 hours thinking the other driver will handle it. Sometimes they do, a lot of times they don't. Take control of the process. Call them. Open the claim yourself if you have to. You are the one who got hurt. Don't leave it up to the person who caused it. All right, now step four, do not give a recorded statement. When the insurance company does reach out, one of the very first things they're going to ask you for is a recorded statement. I want you to politely decline. Listen, you're not required to give a recorded statement to the at-fault driver's insurance company. In South Carolina, they cannot force you to do it. And here's why they want it. They're not trying to help you. They're looking for anything you say, even something totally innocent, that they can use to reduce or deny your claim later. What you should do instead is tell them that you'll provide all the information they need in writing. Here's where people mess up. They give the recorded statement because they think being cooperative means saying yes to everything. But being cooperative does not mean handing them the ammunition. Step 5, I want you to play the long game. Now, here's where I really need you to slow down. The property damage side of the claim can move really fast, but the personal injury side should not. Throughout this entire process, you need to be getting medical treatment. Go to the doctor, tell them exactly what happened, document every single thing, your pain, what you can't do, what you're missing out on. Fill up those 3 buckets: your medical expenses, your lost wages, and your pain and suffering. And when the insurance adjuster calls you and offers you $1,500 to settle your claim, do not take it. I don't care how reasonable they make it sound or how reasonable you think it is. You don't even know the extent of your injuries right now. Once you sign that document and cash that check, it's over. You can't go back. And here's where people mess up. They take the quick money because they need it, and they're stressed. I get it. But that $1,500 could be a $30,000 case. Wait until you are done treating, or a month or 2 has passed since your crash, and you know exactly what this wreck has cost you. Now, here's what I really need you to hear before I wrap this up. The biggest trap in a not at fault claim is that assumption that because you didn't cause this wreck, everything is going to work itself out. It won't, not automatically. The at-fault driver might not have insurance. They might be underinsured. They might deny fault entirely. Their insurance company is going to look for every single reason to pay you less than you deserve. It's their job. If you didn't get the police report, didn't notify your insurance, gave a recorded statement, or took a quick settlement before you finished treatment, you may have already closed the door on getting what you actually are owed. Don't let that be you. The process protects you, but only if you handle it correctly. So here's exactly what I want you to do if you've been in an accident that's not your fault. Call the police, get that report every single time, no exceptions. Notify your insurance company immediately, even though you're not at fault. Open a claim with the at-fault driver's insurance. Don't wait for them to call you. Always decline the recorded statement, politely but firmly. You're not required to give one. And get medical treatment and document everything: pain, missed activities, every doctor visit. Do not take a quick settlement on the personal injury side until you are fully treated and know exactly what this wreck has cost you. Write those down, put them in your phone, because if you're ever in this situation, you're gonna be stressed and you're gonna forget. Here's the bottom line. Being not at fault doesn't mean the process is automatic. It means you have the right to be made whole, but you've got to work the process correctly to get there. Get that police report, notify your insurance company, open the claim yourself, decline the recorded statement, treat your injuries, and don't take a quick settlement. If you do those things, you're going to be in a much better position than the vast majority of people who go through this process every single day in South Carolina. Now, if you found this video helpful, hit subscribe. That tells me you want real information, not the watered down stuff. And if you or someone you know has been in a wreck and you're not sure where to start, don't wait. Send this video to them right now. It can make a real difference.